Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Rachel. Welcome to my channel if you're new. Welcome back if you're returning. I'm a part-time reseller on sites like eBay, Poshmark, and Mercari, and today I'm going to share with you my top 15 sales of July 2022. So if you're interested in seeing what made the list this month, definitely stick around. So I know I've taken a little bit of a hiatus from YouTube and Instagram. Whatnot has thrown a nice big wrench into my whole happy little reseller world. I'm not mad about it. I'm having a great time on there. I'm still trying to figure out what works for me, but it's taken up a lot of time. So I'm still working to find the balance. But I will say, I spent most of the month off of social media and I had the best sales month of the year so far. So I'm just saying, it might not be a bad thing. Make sure you're subscribed to my channel. I am getting back in the swing of things. I've got a whole backlog of 90-day updates that are probably going to be more like 120-day updates by now, but I still want to update you on some boxes. I've got some more unboxings coming up, including my very first collaboration with another YouTuber. So definitely subscribe if you want to see more content. Drop me a like if you find this helpful. It really helps me out a lot as well. So I want to show you the top 15 most profitable items of July 2022. I'll put the item here. I'll start with number 15 and go up to number 1. I'll tell you guys what it is, what brand it is, where I got it from, how long it took to sell, and how much profit I made. And how much it sold for. So let's go ahead and dive right in. Here's number 15. These are the rib cage straight jeans from Levi's. Super popular style. Levi's are a fantastic brand. These were a size 28. I actually bought these at the bins. These were part of my bins haul when I went to Michigan. I went to the Salvation Army bins. So I paid 94 cents for them. That was my average cost of goods that day. And they sold in just about 2 weeks for $45. So the cost of goods was super low. I think I took an offer on Poshmark, and because my cost of goods was so low, I went ahead and just accepted it. Number 14 was this tote. So this brand was Sorrentino. I had never heard of it before. I only paid $4.99 for this at Goodwill. And it was this big, like, bulky tote with this secret compartment in the bottom. Comps looked decent, and I figured for $4.99, it was worth a shot. It was in really great condition, maybe used like one time, but it did sell on eBay. It took about, I would say a month or 5 weeks, but I sold it for $38. So $4.99 into $38, plus the buyer paid almost $16 in shipping because it was a pretty heavy bag. So if you find the brand Sorrentino, check it out. It might be worth the pickup if you can find it at a low enough cost of goods. Number 13 were these Lucky Brand 367 vintage boot jeans, and I love picking up Lucky Brand men's jeans, especially when I find them at the bins. So these were a bins find, 94-cent cost of goods. They sold on eBay in just about 3 weeks for $33. Number 12, this is gonna be my first Whatnot sale to make the top countdown, most profitable countdown for the month. There are a couple of Whatnot sales on the list this month, and I have no good way to really show you because the listing kind of goes away once the auction ends and somebody purchases it. So I'm gonna do my best here. This one, I do have the stock photo still, but some other ones, maybe not so much. This one was out of a liquidation box I received, and I had it listed on my other platforms, and I did a new tag premium auction, which actually went really well. It was my first sold out Whatnot show. It was really exciting. And this actually had a $495 sticker price, and it sold on Whatnot for $56. So that was really, really exciting. And Whatnot takes a little bit less of a fee. So that's how it ended up in my top countdown here. If you guys want to check me out live on Whatnot, I've been doing at least 1 or 2 shows a week. There is a link down below. If you go in and bookmark all of my upcoming shows, we can hang out live. It's really, really fun. If you're not on there already, using my link will give you a $10 shopping credit on your first purchase. You don't have to purchase with me. It's just any purchase you make, you'll get $10 off the first time. So definitely check the links down below. And actually, number 11 is also a Whatnot sale. this was out of a Good American box that I got from Boutique by the Box. And I have such a bottleneck of inventory right now because everything's just out of balance, right? And I wanted to unbox this box for you guys. And I eventually just opened, like it was sitting here, and I just opened it because I knew I had this premium brand upcoming show and I needed to just get it out there. But when I opened it up, I was like, oh my gosh, the stuff in this box is so good. So I didn't unbox that one on this channel, long story short, but I ordered another one. So coming up in the next week or so, I will show you guys the unboxing of the second one. Anyway, I had a $15 cost of goods, and I don't even have a picture I can show you, but these were the Good American collaboration. They were a weird size. They were a size 6 to 12 because they were so stretchy. I guess they could fit anybody in that range. But those sold on Whatnot for $54. So that was really, really exciting. Then number 10 were these Larkey regular straight jeans from Diesel. Now Diesel is another men's brand that I really like to pick up. These I actually paid my Goodwill's full asking price for. These were $8.24 at Goodwill. And there are very few denim pieces that I will pick up at that price. Men's Diesel is one of them. So these sold within just 5 days for $60 on Poshmark. So it was a Poshmark sale. That was fantastic. Number 9, this was actually a Whatnot purchase, and I'm gonna put it on here anyway. It's a little wonky the way I had to calculate it. So I had a $10 shopping credit. If somebody uses my code to sign up, they get a $10 credit, I get a $10 credit. So I had a $10 shopping credit. Somebody had signed up with my code, and I purchased this dress from another Whatnot seller. So it was $16.36, but because of my $10 credit, I got it for $6.30. So I put it on here anyway. It is this, the brand is called Maaji, M-A-A-J-I. I had never heard of it before Whatnot, this auction. And I actually purchased it for myself. I thought it was really pretty and I was gonna wear it, but when I got it, it didn't fit me the way that I would wanted it to. And also when I looked it up, I realized that I actually got a really good deal on it because the comps were running pretty high. So it's the Tapestry Luna long dress from Maaji. And I paid $6.36 and it sold for $60. It was only listed for like 2 weeks. So that was exciting. And it was not something I even planned to resell. So that was even more exciting. Number 8 were these Riley high-rise straight crop jeans. These were $64 sale on Whatnot, which I think is my highest selling Whatnot item so far. So that was super, super exciting. Number 7, Tradesy sale, which I'm really digging Tradesy too. Now that I'm not sending to the Real, which I swear I keep saying I'm gonna make a video about that and I haven't yet because it's a lot, y'all. Everything that happened is a lot and it's gonna be like major story time and I have to like get my thoughts together on it. But anyway, I've been selling more on Tradesy and I'm really liking it. So these were Rothy's that I got at Uptown Cheapskate. I paid $17 for them. These sat about a month and they ended up selling on Tradesy for $80. So my profit was about $46, even with that high $17 cost of goods. So, I mean, you can't go wrong with Rothy's. And for me, in my average sale price, if I sell a pair of Rothy's, it's probably gonna end up on this countdown. Number 6 was this Vince dress I found at Goodwill. I paid $7.24. It was very odd to photograph because it was like a perfect rectangle. It was boxy. It had pockets. It didn't have sleeves. It just had like a slit for the arms. So a little bit of an odd shape, and I couldn't find a stock photo of this exact pattern. I found this dress in other like prints, but this print I couldn't seem to find. So I kind of just had my fingers crossed that somebody would still buy it, and they did. It was only listed a week, and it sold on eBay for $49.99. Number 5, ooh. All right, here we go, top 5. This was a very interesting find. This is the brand Taylor Swift, which I didn't even know Taylor Swift had a brand. Maybe she doesn't even have a brand. I'm not sure. But this top, like, it was one of those things where it caught my eye from like across the room, and I saw it hanging there and I was like, I have to know what that is. And it's this button-up pajama top, and it had squirrels all over it. Excellent condition. And I literally picked it up because I thought it looked cool. I'm like, well, I don't know what Taylor Swift brand is all about, but this looks really unique and cool. And it was $4.24. I picked it up, and lo and behold, it is it was part of a pajama set. And had I known that, I would have tried to find the matching bottoms. I really wish I knew. I had no idea, but it was a pajama set, and it was the pajama set that she wore in one of her music videos. And they only made like a small number of like reproductions of it. So it was worth a lot more than I expected. So it sold on eBay. I mean, it was only listed for like 3 or 4 days. It got a ton of attention on all platforms like right away. eBay, Poshmark, Mercari, like ton of interest. And it finally sold on eBay for $55. The matching sets were going for obviously $100, $120 plus. So if you see this, run, grab it. It's not real obvious, but I have found that stuff that celebrities have worn in like TV shows and movies and videos like are really sought after. So keep this one in the back of your mind for when you find it, if you ever do. Number 4, I had this sitting for a while, and I'm really surprised it sold in the middle of July, but it is this deerskin puffer coat. So I picked this up on a hunch. It was leather, it was down filled, it was super heavy. I think it was like an 8-pound box when I finally sent it. But similar, I couldn't even find anything like it. I couldn't find this brand, like nothing. It was like this mystery coat, but I paid $9.99 at Goodwill because it was leather and down. And, you know, I've really been trying to pick up things based on quality materials lately, and it's been working out so far. But I actually bought this back in January, and it had sat for a while. I did have it listed pretty high. I think I started it somewhere around $200. I did end up getting an $84 offer on Poshmark, so I accepted it, which was still a $54 profit, and that heavy thing is out of my inventory. Number 3 is the other pair of the Goldie Riley straight crop jeans. These actually sold on eBay for $75. So I sold one pair on Whatnot for $64. The other pair sold on eBay for $75. So definitely Goldie is a bolo denim brand. I know denim in general hasn't done quite as well as it used to, but this particular brand is a good one to look out for. So definitely look out for Goldie. These were new with tag, but even still, if you found them in pre-owned condition, you can still get a good amount for them. Number 2, again, something totally out of my element. This was a vintage Chanel. It was like a long overcoat jacket, but then the sleeves were only like half sleeves. It was definitely vintage. The brand was Mizoni Sport. And I found this at the bins. This was a Salvation Army bins find. My average cost of goods that day was 94 cents. I mean, it probably was more than 2 or 3 pounds. So it was an average cost of goods, but this also had a lot of interest very quickly on all platforms. It was a very substantial piece, and it sold for $88 on Poshmark. I think I had listed it for $120. Somebody sent me an offer. I went ahead and accepted it. So considering I only paid 94 cents, that was a $69 profit for me after fees, which that one item paid for a significant part of my entire bins haul. So that's exciting. And what's even more exciting is that that was not even my best sale of the month. My best sale of the month was actually this Sedgwick 2 jacket from ALC, which came in a liquidation box. But this sold on Tradesy for $225. My average cost of goods on that box was $32, so my profit was $148. So hey, I'll take it. It was a very beautiful blazer. I think the sticker price was like $6.95. So whoever got it on Tradesy actually got a deal. I made a nice profit. So yeah, I'm really, really happy with that. And I'm really, really happy with how July turned out. July is usually a slower month for me. June and July, it's those J months. But January was great for me. June was not so great, but I was actually on vacation for like 2 of the 4 weeks, so that it's hard to say. But July was my best sales month of the year so far. I worked my butt off, so I'm hoping I can do it again in August. August is usually when stuff starts to pick up for me. So there's the whole countdown. Definitely comment below and let me know what your best sale of July 2022 was. In the meantime, make sure you catch me on Whatnot. I am doing a few live auctions coming up. You can go in and book my upcoming shows. Definitely subscribe to my channel. I've got lots of stuff coming up, like I said. Drop me a like on the way out if you have not already. Happy August, y'all. I hope you have a great one, and I will see you next time.